As I'm sure you're probably aware, we're still in lockdown. This is day 3082, I believe. But in reality, I've just lost track of the days. Monday to Sunday doesn't exist anymore. Weekdays, weekends, no longer a thing. You just have days. Today's a day, tomorrow's a day, next day's a day, yesterday was a day. But yeah, I figured it'll be a bit different to film a day in the life of a student bodybuilder again. Oh, sick dude. So today's a training day, so I'm going to eat lots of food, as per. I'm going to train. I'm going to play COD, which I'm sure you'll see later, provided it goes well. And then I'm going to fill the time with whatever else I can think of. All my macros, my macros for the day will be on screen now. And my macros per meal will be on screen somewhere. And hopefully, this video is far more tolerable than you may expect. And if it's not, just dislike the video. On aperitif, we have pancakes. There were 6, but I've already eaten 2 because I got impatient. With bacon and maple sirop, featuring the same smoothie I had in the last video I did, like this. And after I yam this, which I will do very shortly, I'm going to go chill for a bit, like half an hour, and then train, which you'll see footage of momentarily. I figured it would probably be best if I did a voiceover whilst showing the training footage, because I figured no one really wants to listen to some dead copyright-free music that YouTube will probably claim anyway. So here we go. Like most people, training is somewhat limited. As I've said a few times before, I'm very thankful to have the access to the equipment I do have. And my training split has obviously changed quite drastically due to the lockdown. So today was an upper body focused day in which I treat the first couple of exercises as more of a warm-up because I'm quite lazy with warm-ups at home especially, which is not ideal. So I just did a set of 50 on banded side raises, followed by a set of 50 on banded face pulls, and then went into my first superset. I kind of superset everything just to get it done quicker because I'm bored. Side raises. I think I did sets of 11 with 12.5 kilos each side, straight into overhead press, sets of 10 with 60 kilos, which was tolerable. Except the thing I find most difficult is when I clean or poorly clean the weight up to the shoulders, I feel hella dizzy all the time. So I'm stood there for a moment, basically like, is this going to be the end? Am I going to take a tumble? Is Tubby going to take a tumble? Which would probably provide some pretty entertaining footage. Then after that, I went into banded barbell rows. Again, I think I did sets of 12 on this with 70 kilos plus a red band. Probably should have gone a bit heavier, but I wasn't really in the best mindset for training today. The mood wasn't there. Just felt lethargic and tired. So I figured I'd take it as a bit more of like an easier day and then pick up the next day. And that was superset with dumbbell flies, or banded dumbbell flies. Again, sets of 12, I believe, maybe 15, probably 12, because 15 is even more cardio, which obviously I struggle with. Which wasn't too bad. I think the main thing here is actually just trying to overload the flies to some extent. I can obviously load up the dumbbells a bit heavier, which I do on the other day, but I figured it would be nice to add a bit of variety to the movement and make it a bit different where possible. And as a whole, it felt pretty good. Hurt my titties, and that's the main thing. And then I finished off with the basic arm superset, which was just dumbbell overhead extensions, which was, again, sets of 12 with 17.5 kilos each side. Straight into dumbbell hammer curls, again, sets of 12 with, same thing, 17.5 kilos each side, or each dumbbell. I just did a basic 3 sets of everything, excluding the first 2 exercises to warm-ups, where I just did 1 set, because obviously the reps were a lot higher. And then that was it, really. During that, I yammed my intra-workout carbs, which are just 100 grams of carbs, so 400 calories. Maltodextrin, dextrose, 50-50 combo from bulk powders, as I always do when I'm training. Post-workout, before I go for a walk, will be this. The same as it always is. Sick, dude. 2 chocolate crispy squares, 2 bananas. Macros are on screen, probably there. Yeah, realistically, like I said, I'm not doing mass amounts for the day because lockdown, but I'm going to go for a walk now, and then I'm going to probably play some COD, which you'll see, and if it goes well, you'll see footage of, and if it doesn't go well, you won't see footage of, we'll find out. And then basically, we're going to wing it and hope for the best. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, forgot to take the camera out on the walk, so here's basically 2 clips I took off my phone of me walking through a woods because I live right next to one, which is very fortunate. And then we're going to go into my next meal in 3, 2, 1. And now I'm about to eat food. Steak, rice, eggs, broccoli, literally just a dead meal. I'm trying I tend to eat the same thing near enough every day, but obviously I don't eat the same meals I ate in the last video because that's boring. So I'm trying to think of slightly different meals I can eat. So what you're going to see next is the footage of me playing COD earlier, because it's just something to fill out the video, and it's a bit different. Something I've been doing a lot of during lockdown after not having played it for so many years, literally since like Modern Warfare 2. So you're going to see some tolerable COD clips in like now.
Allied UAV over. Kill confirmed. Confirmed. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint zero.
Haven't done a lot, let's be honest, I never do. Haven't put my hat on, wait there. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I haven't really done a lot because obviously it's lockdown, right? I've eaten food, that's pretty much right. Oh my lord, I look like Ash Ketchum if you let himself go. Well, I guess I'll introduce the next meal, which is obviously boring. Basically, got some stuff in the house, I'm trying to eat it. So I'm not a big fan of this for many reasons, which we'll explain. Got potatoes, which is fine, but it's just potatoes. And chicken pie with spinach. First problem there is spinach. Don't mind the taste, it's the aftertaste that I can't hack. It's the feeling of spinach. Like the fluffiness at the back of the teeth. Hate it. Never goes away. Chicken pie, again, not a fan of pies, really. Not a big pastry guy, doesn't tickle me. Tolerate the chicken, not the rest of it, but we're gonna do. Desperate times, eh? So you would have seen some COD clips. True story. Two true stories actually. Number one was considering doing a Twitch stream, like streaming me playing games and stuff, like COD and stuff, but then I also realised I'm probably not good enough to do so that might be out the window, who knows. Well, 3 true stories. Number 2, this is my third, which I guess covers both the true stories. Anyway, this is my third time filming this video, because the first time was the day of the last video you saw, wasn't a fan of it, didn't come out great, binned it. The second time was yesterday when I was doing my uni exam and then rebuilding my PCs as things to do. As you'll see, the PC before and after, yes. Yeah, that went a bit down the pan because there's just too much going on. It got very stressful with the exam and everything. That lasted longer than expected. Also, so I've been that. Third time's a charm, we're doing it today. What am I going to do for the rest of the evening? I've got one more meal and a shake. It's currently 8:30 at night, so I'm a bit late. Might play a bit more COD. With the squad on Warzone, who knows? And I might start editing this, so I might show footage of me editing this. So the next clip will either be more COD, unlikely, nothing, also unlikely, or me editing something. Probably me editing something. So here it is, the bubble. It's now 1:45 in the AM in the morning, it's a bit late, and I'm yamming the deadest meal of lockdown thus far for myself. We've got chicken, a good amount of chicken, kind of, a protein yogurt with a dollop of jam in, because quite frankly they taste pretty dead, but with some jam in, not awful. And a protein shake. That's hopefully going to conclude near enough my macros. Bit off today, not bang on, but near enough, which will do. And that was my day. I walked, I gymmed, I ate, I played COD, I edited, and that's a pretty active day for me. I don't really have any outstanding uni work because I've got one exam left and then dissertation stuff during September, but already well ahead on that. What's there to do other than buy more hats? The kind of take-home message is it's okay to be bored in lockdown, because most people are. Either choose to fill your time with productive things if you so wish, or choose your time to relax and do whatever. It's your choice, and you should prioritise getting through it as comfortably and as tolerably as you can, however that may be. Don't do bad things. If you tolerated the video, let me know that you tolerated the video. If you didn't tolerate the video, let me know that you didn't tolerate the video. And, yes. I'll see you probably next week.